Hello everybody and welcome back to Victoria, where we are currently working towards passing slavery banned, and we had some very bad luck on that last episode. Very bad luck indeed. The good news is our luck turned a little bit and we got an advance in the last roll, so we'll see how this next one goes. Looking at our construction here, I don't think we need to expand it at all. Great Britain is enforcing military access down here. Fine. We'll mobilize these guys, we'll come down here, that's all we're gonna do. I don't think we even needed to do that, but that is what we're going to do for now. So that seems okay, and we're going to be finishing up our fishing wharves fairly soon here. So that's great. We've got 4 months left on our construction queue, so we're gonna have to go back to constructing very, very soon. That's great. We're very happy about that. So we're currently at about 500k peasants with very, very low unemployment. That looks good. Standard of living is creeping upwards, which is absolutely excellent. The Trucial Socialist Revolt, huh? Okay, well, I wish them luck with that endeavor. So we're going to be finishing up all of this eventually, right? And we're going to need to build more resources. Absolutely, that's going to be a thing. This war is over, which is not surprising at all. And we're going to continue to work on the abolitionist movement and continue to suppress the pro-slavery movement. This seems to be about as low as it'll go. And the abolitionist movement might be about as high as it'll go. Labor movement, political movement, that's interesting. That might actually be really useful for us. So their core movement ideology is proletarian, which would allow us potentially, what is this? So they endorse graduated taxation. That may not be great for us. They want cooperative ownership, old age pension, okay, yeah, and public health insurance, that would be a very good thing for us in terms of our mortality rate. If we want to grow faster, that would be great. So we would be very interested in that, and I do want to grow our population faster. So we're number 8 in GDP at this point, and continuing to grow. We're going to be done with all of this construction very, very soon. We're about 14 weeks away from getting that finished. And let's see what happens with slavery banned here. We've got a 25% chance of a good roll, 25% chance of a bad roll, and a 38% of an RNG. It was the RNG roll, but we failed it. That's unfortunate. Well, we'll see what happens. This is going badly. There's no doubt about that. The good news is that doesn't go into stall. It goes into debate. The bad news is that delays everything considerably. We're having terrible luck with that. Absolutely abysmal. Well, we're going to be done with all of this construction very, very soon. And we're currently financially positive. So I do want to start thinking about grabbing some more of these resources. So, in Mazandarin, I want to start by earnings, and I want this to be only domestic. So let's do some construction in Mazandarin. None of this is considerably changing our overall income. So we're definitely not even coming close to saturating this based on projections. So we can get all of our coal mines built. Wonderful. We will start doing that. Then we've got iron mines here, which would be great. We're definitely interested in getting more iron mines built. We want to get all of our raw resource extraction going right now, and then we're going to turn hard into industrialization. And when I say raw resource extraction, I mean these resources and agriculture. So that's understood. We're going to go hard into industrialization relatively soon after that. So we can see that not all of this is going to be useful at this time. So we can do like this, and then it's going to be net negative. So we're not going to continue with that for now. Lead mines are probably going to be net negative pretty quickly as well. Yep, there we go. That's it for now. And then we've got these oil rigs, which are probably going to be net positive for a while anyway. Okay, so something like that. Then sulfur mines. And we will continue to grow into all of this, right? So that's understood. Then we've got these logging camps, which we will definitely be interested in building. This might end up being a max out of logging camps. We'll see. I think it will be. Yeah, so that's logging camps maxed out, and fishing wharves are already maxed out. So there's electrical capacitors unlocked. That gives us 3 new production methods. So let's hop in here. Electric sewing machines, do it. Automatic power looms, absolutely. What else do we have? Explosive factories, brine electrolysis, do it. Any other production methods here that are worth grabbing? We're on electric lighting right now, so that's good. We can go up to standardized filing system, which I'm going to do. That's going to give us a lot of extra bureaucracy, which is going to boost our state construction efficiency. That seems wonderful for now. We're not doing any hardwood production. Yeah, the price of hardwood would not really support that. Okay, so that looks good for now. How long is it going to take us to get all of this building done? 9 years. Okay, so filing cabinets, we can get plus 5% bureaucracy, or we can take progress on documentation, and that's what we're going to do. Against the odds, huh? Pashtun people? Yeah, this is fine. So Kurdish people are migrating from the Ottoman Empire to Iraqi Ajami. That's really good. So who is this guy? He is going to be a nihilist? Pass. We don't need additional nihilism at this point, so that'll be absolutely fine. So we're going to get these finished up. What I want to do right now is I want to go through this, and I want to find locations where this is negative construction efficiency, and I'm moving those to the bottom of the list. So that's going to be something like this. Any of these that have negative construction efficiency will be moved to the bottom of the list, and anything that doesn't have... Ooh, I moved 1 extra there. That's okay. We'll move that up in a moment. Any of these that don't have negative construction can remain where they are. So we're just lowering the priority on these. So that'll be something... This is a lot of sulfur mines and FARs. Okay, there we go. Something like that. And then our logging camps. Beautiful. Okay. So we're currently running a very heavily extraction-based economy, and we're going to want to change that. We failed the debate again. We have to take a setback here, but that brings us back up to 23%. So hopefully, hopefully, things will improve on that front. Okay, I want to move out over here where we can see what's going on a little bit better. Are these all negative? Yes. So this one needs to be moved up, and then what else do we have going on here? That looks good. Okay. So we're going to leave this be as it is right now, and that looks fine. The Patriotic Party, huh? The moderate socialists are ahead again, so I'm not surprised about that, given the luck that we've had on banning slavery. Man, we've had some bad luck on this. Absolutely terrible. It's not so much in these last 2 rolls that we've rolled up debate. That was the most likely thing. It was that we just rolled a flat debate failure from the debate twice in a row. That was the bad luck there. So getting the debate, not that shocking, but let's see what ends up happening with slavery banned. It's not dead yet, and we'll see what happens with it. Fingers crossed. Ooh, 2% of pops becoming more loyalist. That sounds good. So we'll definitely take that. We could consider potentially building a little bit more construction here, and I'm interested. I'm only building 1. But we'll see where that puts us. So that'll be very interesting. This coal mine in Isfahan, not apparently valid. Anything else invalid in here at this time? Not currently. Okay. So that'll be good for now. And we will see if we manage to cruise through with slavery banned. But man, this has been some bad rolls. That is now 6 rolls, not quite in a row. There was 1 good roll in there. But that's 6 rolls that we've had of this that I would classify as bad luck. And ones that I would classify as good luck, not... I guess the one that took us from sponsorship to study, I would classify as good luck. We've had some objectively terrible luck there. That's for sure. Society for Progress, we would absolutely love them to get more of the vote here, so getting them some momentum is very good. The Moderate Socialist Party is still pretty up there, and that's problematic for us. So we're working on earning recognition here. We are back up to +2 average monthly progress, so that's good. And we would love to ban slavery here. We will see what happens. Production and agitation, huh? Momentum to the agrarian party. As long as they pull from the moderate socialists, I'm okay with it. We just don't want these guys in charge. Apparently it doesn't want to hold up there. Okay, that's fine. So this is breaking out. Great Britain is probably going to enforce access here. And some of these coal mines are no longer valid. We'll get rid of those for now. And yeah, there's Great Britain enforcing military access, but that does nothing. We did just advance to voting here. Would I classify that as good luck? It was a decent chance. I think I should classify that as good luck, considering how I was looking at the previous bad luck rolls. So we're now going to say that this is like 6 bad luck and 2 good luck rolls at this point. So there's a very good chance that slavery gets banned here, but we will see what happens with this election. It's going to be a little spicy, and that might cause us significant problems with this. We will see. So how are we doing on our populace at this point? We've got about 2,000 unemployed and about 429,000 peasants. Okay, so we definitely need to continue to work on this. God's will, huh? I want the momentum to go to the agrarian party. As long as it's against the moderate socialists, I'm happy. They are getting a plurality of votes here, but we can probably make a coalition against them. So that's the idea. We'll see what happens. 3, 2, 1, 0. Here's the new election. Okay, so what do we got going on as far as our legitimacy? Unacceptable 45. It's kind of okay. We don't want to go up to here, and that's only +3 anyway. So I think for the moment, we stick with where we are. And we see if we can pass slavery banned on this tick. That would be huge if we could. It looks to me like we can probably afford getting 2 more construction. And so let's get some more construction going here. That will be phenomenal. We're definitely building up a good amount of gold reserves, and I'd like to continue to stress our gold reserves and build fairly aggressively here. So that's the overall idea. This coal mine is apparently not valid, nor is this iron mine. And I think that happens because we queue them up to full, and then they get built by either foreign investment or private construction. I think that's what's happening with those. So that's reasonably fine for now. We can hop through here and see if there's any of... Ooh, hang on. This sulfur mine needs to be moved up. Okay. That wasn't a big deal, but I wanted to see if there were any that needed to be canceled. We're currently 7 years left on this construction cycle, and as you can see, our GDP is skyrocketing. After stagnating for so long, look at that. We're now number 7 in the world in GDP. We have surpassed Sardinia Piedmont. We're a ways behind Russia, but we're working our way up. So we're slightly negative financially right now. There's an electricity shortage in Tabriz. Okay, we need to take a look at some of this stuff. So this power plant needs to be expanded. Electricity shortage in Herat. This power plant needs to be expanded. Electricity shortage in Mazandaran. Expansion required. Transportation shortage here as well. Expansion required. And transportation shortage in Persian Kurdistan. This looks like it should probably be expanded. There we go. So we're going to get that going. That's going to take a little while. Some of these are a little low on the construction efficiency, but it's not bad. So we're able to do that, and we're able to still do a lot of this in the meantime as well. Okay, construction sector max level is good, and max weekly construction progress. So that is great as well. So no active research. We should probably be working on something. Investment banks would be awkward. Indeed. Would be very awkward. We could go for plastics or just electric arc process with the idea being going down to arc welding. Can we switch over to a different construction method yet? Seems like we should be able to, right? Yeah, we could go to steel frame buildings. That would be very expensive, and I'm going to do it. So that's going to be extraordinarily expensive, and we're very happy about it, of course. So we're working on all of this right now. We have an unacceptable government, and yeah, we have some market access issues. Kerman is unusually low. What do we got going on here? Infrastructure issue. Okay, so we are not currently building a railway there. We're going to need to get in a railway. Let's check by infrastructure here. So this is going to be 9, and this creates how much infrastructure per level? 25. So we're going to put 1 in Kerman. That seems okay. So as you can see here, we are spending money hand over fist right now. That's not shocking. We knew that that was going to be the case, and we are overall going to be growing into this level of construction. It's gonna be a little painful. So that's understood. In fact, we could consider destroying some of our construction sectors. The one in Persian Hormuz is a good option. I'm gonna do that, and I'm thinking about maybe getting rid of some in Kandahar. But I'm going to be a bit cautious with that, I think. Yeah, I'm thinking I'm going to be cautious with it. Let's see what happens with slavery banned. Good luck? Bad luck? Debate failure. Okay, so once again, I'm going to call that bad luck. We did roll debate, which at the time was a 30% roll, and that is the most likely thing to happen. But then we rolled a debate failure, just straight up. No choices, just failure. So I'm going to call that bad luck. So that's now 7 bad luck rolls and 2 good luck rolls. It's definitely against us. There's no doubt about that. So we're definitely constructing very, very rapidly at this point, and our GDP is going to be expanding immensely, except we're not going to really be able to support it for very long, I think. Great Britain is enforcing military access. Understood. So we're going to have to get all of these constructions done as quickly as we can, right? And we're building pretty much exactly 1 page of constructions at a go. That's wonderful. Oh, this is against France? Okay, so our GDP is going to take a hit here because of market access. That is absolutely understood. Now, I want to check in on taxation capacity. How is that going? Taxation capacity is just fine. No issue there. What about universities? Do we need any of those? Eventually is the answer. We will eventually need universities. Okay. We can't bring up any institutions, can we? I mean, we could do colonial affairs, but there's no reason to do that. So that seems absolutely fine for now. And we are earning recognition at a okay rate. I'd like this to be a lot faster, though. I would love it if we could ban slavery. We're so close. But at this point, it's only a 12% chance. It's a 32% chance of a good roll, 42% chance of RNG roll, and 25% chance of bad roll. So we will see what happens. How bad of luck do we get on that one? It's probably going to be pretty bad. So we're still working on some of this stuff. That'll all be finishing fairly soon, all this infrastructure work. And that's great. The Trucial states want us to support their independence. For right now, no. Okay, I want to check through here. Any of these, yes. This one is showing as not being valid. Okay, that looks good for now. So that's phenomenal, and they want military assistance. We're going to decline that. We're in no position for that. Okay, so there's a bunch of construction finishing up. Britain appears to be losing this war against the French Republic. Okay, that's exciting. Modernization movement. Interesting. Endorsing compulsory primary school. That would be neat. For now, of course, we're just spending all of these gold reserves that we've built up, and eventually we will grow into this level of construction, but it's going to take us a long time. So we're going to have to pause our construction eventually, but for right now, this is looking good. What's looking less good is the status of slavery banned. We've definitely been rolling poorly on this, and we will see what happens. We've got a 12% chance. Maybe we get lucky. Maybe we don't. In 73 days, we will know. So the railway in Kerman just finished up, so that should now be having better market access, in theory. That should start to improve. This doesn't seem to have updated. Okay, so this railway is trying to hire in. We should probably subsidize this, actually. There we go. So we'll get that going, and that should help the market access in Kerman. Yeah, that's now improving. Perfect. So that looks good. Yeah, that's up to the standard of everything else now. Looks excellent. So, what happens with slavery here? We've got 40 days. Just doing this is going to tremendously increase our standard of living. So that would be great. But we've only got a 12% chance because we've rolled poorly on it. So we shall see. These iron mines are being worked on very quickly. We'll have to keep an eye with this amount of construction. We'll have to keep an eye on our infrastructure. And there are a few locations where it's quite low. Right now, it's not terribly low, though. So that seems okay. So, we've got 15 days here. Does this happen? It's a 12% chance, 19% of advance, which would be a good roll, 43% chance of debate. So far, that's just been debate failures, which would be pretty bad. I'm not going to lie. Let's see what we get. 3, 2, 1, and it passed. Okay. That's huge. That is absolutely huge. I'm going to classify that one as a good luck roll. That was only a 12% chance. But that's absolutely enormous that just happened. So what that means is earning recognition is now at 3 average monthly progress. So it is May 19th of 1922. We've got like 14 years left. Okay. So we have 107 out of 200. So 200 minus 107 is, of course, 93. We divide that by 3, and how many months is that? That is 31 months. That is under 3 years. So I think we're definitely on pace to earn recognition at this point. Now, we could probably accelerate this faster if we were able to pass some laws like rights of women, I think is one that's a possibility. Propertied women, I mean, that'll radicalize the landowners. We should probably hold off on that for right now. Right of assembly would also radicalize the landowners. Shocking. I'm interested in potentially making our way to universal suffrage. This will make the landowners really, really mad. But the odds here aren't that bad. It'd be very interesting, for sure. Free trade is a potential interesting option as well. Decent odds here. Okay, we can't actually go for public health insurance. We could go for public schools. This is a really interesting option. That's a lot of debate chance. I'm contractually obligated to say nice about this level of debate chance. So there's a reasonable chance that this doesn't end up going through. We'll have to roll well on it, and we know how that's been going, so that'll be interesting for sure. But we'll give it a go. We'll see how it goes. If it doesn't pass, it's not the end of the world. So that seems great. We're going to get these iron mines done, but we are going to run out of money fairly soon. We're spending it like there's no tomorrow at this moment, and we'll have to do something about that. We're still at 22.9% interest rate until we get recognition, so we're definitely going to have to be concerned about our interest rate. I don't think there's actually an electricity shortage in Hormuz, is there? I guess we just need to subsidize this. Okay, transportation shortage in Isfahan. This needs an expansion, so we're definitely going to do that. Okay, and with that, it is time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that, and next episode, we're going to continue working on this transportation shortage in Isfahan. In fact, we're going to make it quite bad here. We may want to consider just preemptively building a second railway there, and I think that's what we're going to do. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and a very special thank you to all of the channel members for making this video possible, including ALS Gamer, Andy McGar, Dark Horse, Xenocyte, Upper Cumberland Gamers, Nick Smarty, Dimitri H, Punching the Microphone, The Lounge STL, and all the rest. And of course, you. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, you can click the join button down below the video, and as always, I will see you all next time.